Yep, they are ready. So guys, get hyped. Let's get into this series. I'm looking forward to seeing lots of lava elementals and lots of big explosions, because that's what you can expect when Bioice is playing War Party. That's what he loves to do. Loading while checking on an amazing dinosaur fact. 80 meters tall, that is huge. That is absolutely huge. Alright, we have loaded into the game. Atimo playing as the Wildlanders from the western base in green, and Bioice playing as the Necromas from the eastern base in orange.
Commander.
Going for that burial grounds over here. Luring a couple of dinos to the settlement. He needs to go just a little bit further. Come on. Just a tiny little bit. It's so close. Can he do it? Yes, he can. There we go. Finally. And now he just needs to shoot them. Alright. That's great. That's such a neat little micro trick that you can do to kill those first couple of dinos faster, to get that food income going. Atimo, meanwhile, also clearing out some dinosaurs. He went for the Mystic Healing upgrade, which gives the regeneration, and Bioice went also for the regeneration and passive power generation talent. First Bone Adept is out. And Atimo actually going for the Sable. Interesting. So he's going for the same strategy that he went for in the last attempt of playing the series, I would say. So yeah, he's not switching it up. He's not trying to surprise Bioice with yet another strategy. He's just going for the same old thing. So let's see how Bioice reacts to this time. If he can maybe come up with a better response to the stable build. I don't know. We will see. Just keeps on clearing dinosaurs for now. Atimo also doing the same. The first Triceratops is coming in as well, which will help in killing those wild dinosaurs over here. It's gonna take some time though, because the damage output of one Triceratops is just not as high as having like 5 warriors, which he could have at this stage of the game easily. So the creeping is kind of hindered for Atimo. I mean, look at this. Bioice is just pouncing through the map, just killing all the dinosaurs already on the first shrine. It's gonna capture it very soon after this guy over here is dead. And there comes the Trikes. But it's only 2 and one of them is already hurt, so I feel like Bioice could easily fight this. How many adepts is this? 5, 6 adepts and only 2 Trikes? 1.5 basically. He can definitely fight this, and he should. Third one coming in, so now it's slowly getting critical. I feel like with some good micro, Atimo can actually take this fight now with the third Triceratops arriving at the scene. But there's 2 more Bone Adepts coming actually. Is he on 2 barracks? Yes, he's actually on 2 burial grounds, so he's going for that double Adept production. So that will of course be a sweet counter to this stable opening by Atimo.
Not just a phase.
11 Bone Adepts against only 4 Triceratops riders. I really can't tell who would win that fight. I'm pretty sure it's the Adepts, but you never know. With good micro you can make so much magic happen, so you don't want to count Atimo out here, you know. You can take the fight, I feel like. One little zombie over here taking back the shrine. Atimo now owns the middle shrine, so it's 1-1 in terms of shrines for this match.
Bring out your dead. What do you want? And
Bioice, he's just content in making nothing but adepts, I feel like. I don't see a settlement on the way. Yep, no settlement. While Atimo is now going for the second settlement over here.
What you need?
So let's see what Bioice is gonna do. If he's just going for a massive all-in push on 2 burial grounds, which is lots of adepts, without building a settlement, or if he's... oh no, he's going to transition as well. He's gonna build that settlement over here as well now. He just needs a little bit more food. Oh, he actually queued up something. He actually made 2 more adepts because there's a big fight going on over here. And he really... Oh, Mika gets surrounded! Mika is dead, and that's a huge blow to Atimo. Now another big surround by Bioice around these Triceratops. And I mean, these guys are fast with the 7.5 speed, but adepts are also no slouches when it comes to speed. They also have 6.5, so you can really push on those Triceratops, I feel like, and he's doing it. He's doing it right now. He doesn't even care that there's a settlement, I feel like. Oh my. Still not building a settlement himself though, because he's spending all his food. He's also supply capped, but the supply is just telling the tale. It's 70 to 50 at the moment, and he's just running into the main base. He's like, alright, okay, I'm not gonna fight your Triceratops on your second base. I'm just gonna go into the main, where all your economy is located, and you can see that Atimo is forced to run away with so many villagers over here. That is pretty big.
I live to serve.
Now Bioice finally building that second settlement as well. What does the villager count say? It's 27 for Bioice to 33 of Atimo, so Atimo does have the advantage. And Atimo, he's just running circles around the adepts with the Triceratops, running back and forth, over here, over here. He just does not want to engage this at the moment. He doesn't feel ready to engage it. He probably wants more units, and that's the right call, in my opinion. That is definitely the right call. If he fights this right now, he is gonna get absolutely pounced.
What you need?
Yeah, I feel like Bioice is making a mistake of also not really doing anything. I mean, Atimo is just running away. Oh, he's getting a surround right now as I say it, killing one of the Triceratops for free, but still he's just, you know, running left and right between the two bases, but not really doing anything, instead of maybe exploring the map a little bit more and checking if he can pick up something else. Maybe there's a third settlement on the way over here or something, and that's actually the case. He's actually building one over here, so if he was more active on the map and using his military advantage more efficiently, he could have found this and actually denied this, but he could still just go over here and kill the villagers on those berries, or go over here and deny those berries. Instead, he's just really not accomplishing anything over here, and I feel like that's quite a big mistake, if you ask me. Because that would be free kills. That would be absolutely free kills over here, because I mean, look at how many workers this is, and there's absolutely nothing that Atimo can do about this, because he still does not have any other units than Triceratops. He's not in tier 2, he doesn't have the splash damage on the Triceratops, he can't build saber-tooth archers with the bonus damage against infantry, and he also doesn't have any barracks, so he can't build archers. So yeah. Oh, Atimo actually rebuilt Mika. That's very nice. A lot of people neglect to rebuild the chieftain after he died, but Atimo did it, which is very nice. And I mean, it's the right thing to do, because after all, she has 900 HP and 15 damage, and she's only 1 supply. So the chieftains are oh my god, Bioice actually now finally moving in over here. I missed it while I was talking. I really need to make the minimap a little bigger. And now they're engaging head on. Also, the Deathclaws coming down on those Triceratops, but they are moving back just in time. Only getting a couple of hits from the Deathclaws, but still I feel like he cannot fight this. I don't know why he's even trying to. That is so many adepts. It is 33 adapts to only 12 Triceratops riders. There's a tower, which is definitely going to help out. Also, the settlement is shooting as well over here. The workers are also being pulled into the fight. And I feel like ultimately, Atimo is probably going to be able to defend this, but he's going to take so many casualties by this engagement, I feel like. Yeah, he's definitely going to defend right now, but he lost all the Triceratops and quite a lot of villagers. Still, though, he's ahead by 9 still, so even though he lost quite a few over here, still ahead in economy, so very nice macro by Atimo. The third settlement is really paying off for him. Both of these guys now going to tier 2, and it looks like Bioice is probably going to go for the fire elementals now. This is a farm, this is not a witch doctor hut. Is he already transitioning into witch doctor huts? Also a third settlement over here from Bioice, but no fourth settlement as well, by the way. Very interesting. So Bioice will be able to catch up in villagers quite nicely. Also now finally transitioning into those witch doctor huts, building 4 at a time, so he really wants to spam out those fire elementals, or probably even even frost elementals. You never know. If he sees that Atimo just keeps on making those Triceratops, he maybe just wants to go into frost elementals, who are the who have let's say a lot less utility than the fire elementals. You cannot harass with them as well, they don't have the range, you cannot really kite with them, whatever. But overall, they are just nice little raid by Atimo coming in over here, killing a couple of those villagers on the 4th settlement. But yeah, overall, the frost elementals are of course the better counter to the Triceratops riders because of the bonus damage. Deathclaws coming down, Bioice is just running, Atimo is just running past it, not really doing anything over here. Let me make the minimap a little bit bigger so I'm not going to miss any important fights anymore, because now I can actually see it.
Serve the master.
Bioice now has researched the lacerating bone adept upgrade, which makes those bone adepts quite a bit better in general. So let's see what he's actually building. Just making workers at the moment, a couple more bone adepts. Nothing is yet being built from the Witch Doctor huts. While Atimo is going for the upgrade for the Triceratops, the Stampede upgrade is on the way. Also building a couple of warriors now, so he has transitioned into barracks. 3 barracks on the way. Well, actually 3 barracks already finished for Atimo. Also the 4th settlement is coming down, and here's a huge caravan of workers just running over the map. Let's see where they want to go. Probably to these barracks over here. Yeah, that is a huge amount of workers. That is 25 workers. So if Bioice just finds them and just pounces on them with his units, he could do massive economical damage to Atimo. Supplies are dead even at the moment. The worker count is also almost dead even. So these guys are really not slacking in economy at all. In macro, I mean. Bioice now finding it. I think this is definitely envisioned. This adept over here can definitely see those workers, but Bioice not really doing anything. He sees it, but he's not paying attention. He's probably busy somewhere else, macroing, making a couple of farms, making more buildings. I don't know what he's doing, but he did not see that. But it's still good to know, because once the eruption upgrade finishes, he knows that there's a bunch of villages over there. So because I mean, he at least saw the storehouse now, which will be visible for him in the Fog of War, so he can just send those fire elementals over there and blow all the villages up. So many stuff in the queue right now for those guys. Bioice is actually going to tier 3, so we might see some Witch Doctors coming out from Bioice. I'm pretty sure it's Witch Doctors, because he's barely building any elementals, so the only explanation for building so many Witch Doctor huts is that he wants to go for the Witch Doctors. Otherwise he wouldn't have bothered to build that infrastructure, and just, you know, if he wants to go for Golem, just go straight to tier 3 and build the Golem Fortress. Big attack coming in by Atimo over here. That was a lot of villagers going down for Bioice over there. He might even be able to get the settlement. I don't know. Is he gonna be able to? Yeah, it looks like so. It looks like so. Bioice, well, now he's coming. I thought like maybe he's just gonna let it go. It feels like his army's not strong enough to defend it. Deathclaw's coming down, and I was about to say, Atimo, you cannot let that live. You need to snipe that. And he indeed, one more hit takes it down. Losing a couple of units in the process though. A couple of Triceratops went down. And because Bioice lost the settlement, he is now supply blocked at 154 to 1 of 150. Another big fight going on in the middle of the map. But yeah, it feels like Bioice just does not have the units to fight this at the moment. It's just a couple of adapts and a couple of fire elementals. He really... Meteor coming down, but not really. Oh, it actually connected with a couple of those units. But yeah, oh my god, big explosion on all the units. Oh my god, that was absolutely massive. Atimo not really looking. Another explosion coming down, and even though it didn't really kill many units, they are all so weakened right now that I feel like the adapts can really take care of them, despite this flash damage and despite the bonus damage of the Saber-Tooths, and that is indeed the case. Bioice clearing out the army of Atimo completely. I mean, there's a couple of reinforcements over here, but it's not too many. And now Bioice is building lava elementals and a couple of crystal burdened units to get that trading, and he is in tier 3, so I'm kind of confused why he's still building lava elementals instead of witch doctors. Also doesn't have the witch doctor upgrading queue at the moment that gives them more or bigger area of effect damage. That is kind of intriguing to me why he's not doing that. Maybe he forgot that he actually reached tier 3 already? I don't know. Very curious. More and more witch doctor huts coming down over here. Oh my god, that is so many. He's actually sitting on 7 at the moment. Also build 2 crystal mines so he can really get that production of the crystal burden going to get a really nice crystal income, which he will need later in the game when he actually wants to build those big units. And he's actually going for the first golden forge now. So yeah, golems are also on the menu today, guys. We're gonna see some golems, and also we're gonna see some harassment over here. But yeah, that one is not gonna work because not only is he going straight through the shrine where Atimo had the vision, but this one over. Oh my god! No! Oh my god, that was such a wasted opportunity by Bioice. My goodness, if he could have killed those 32 villagers, that would have been. I don't even know what to say, but that would have been the highlight of the day, but he missed it. That's too bad. I mean, it's good for Atimo, but too bad for us. Because I would have loved to see that huge attack coming in over here by Atimo with all his army. The first T-Rex coming in over here. And yeah, it's gonna do quite a lot of damage to Bioice. So many farms, so many workers going down. Potentially also the settlement, another death close coming down. And still, Bioice is he's just macroing. It's just making workers and caravans. But his army just feels so incredibly small. The rage upgrade just finished for Atimo. So yeah, this army is now pretty scary, I feel like, for just a couple of adepts and a couple of fire elementals. Bulwark ability also going down. Oh boy. First Witch Doctor now coming out. Can Bioice actually defend this? I don't know. Probably not, right? It looks so scary. I mean, the army is so big with those T-Rex still over there. So many saber-tooth assassins. The settlement, of course, is helping out quite a bit. And a huge explosion coming in once again, killing so many of those saber-tooth assassins over there. But the T-Rex is still doing work with splash damage, just killing 3 of those fire elementals at the same time. The first Big Daddy Golem is on the way though. Also a Witch Doctor just came in, but it just, didn't really do anything. Next explosion coming in over here, not doing as much as the previous one. But I feel like somehow, on the skin of his teeth, Bioice was still able to defend this. Wow, that was so close. I really thought he was gonna die there, but somehow he managed to survive. But still, the losses he took were quite significant. He's down to 65 workers at the moment, which is not very much. It's not very much at all. He lost the settlement as well, so he's stuck at 180 supply. He needs to rebuild it. And of course, that was also the settlement that he was trading with. All those 17 crystal burden now have to go to this settlement over here, which means that they will generate a lot less crystal. Let's see how much it actually is. Yeah, it's only 40. It's only 40. That is not very much, especially not if you are building the expensive or the most crystal expensive unit in the game, the Witch Doctor. And now Atimo finds a couple of houses. It's not the biggest rating target, but I mean, it's free. Why not take it, right? It's really supply blocking Bioice significantly. It's now down to 150 actually. But Bioice is coming in. He's coming in and he wants to fight this. Huge explosion once again. Golems are doing the work with their big armor penetration. Another big, he just moves all his fire elementals into the fight. But yeah, Atimo's army is still standing strong. Where's the Witch Doctors? He built so many of them. Where are they actually? I don't know, but Atimo, he's just rallying over the map. He wants to end this game right here, right now, but I don't think he can because it's just not enough units at the moment. I think he needs to go back and he needs to regroup, regather his units before he does something. But Bioice needs to be careful over here. He cannot lose all these super expensive witch doctors to one feisty T-Rex. But yeah, his economy is just in shambles, I feel like. Well, I mean, he still has 62 workers left, which is okay, I guess. He's now rebuilding all the... No, that's actually not houses, it's actually farms. So he's making more farms. He feels like, yeah, my food income is not the best at the moment. My crystal income is okay. I got those caravans. Not generating too much, but it's better than nothing. But my food economy is kind of slacking. Yeah, you can actually see it. He's banking up 3,000 crystal at the moment. But the food income, yeah, it's not too big. And I feel like he also needs to build the houses. What is he waiting for? Why not build houses? He's just building more and more farms. Okay, now the first house comes down. But he definitely needs more of them. If he ever wants to be able to max out. Now he needs to be really careful. Oh, the meteor! It's not hitting the witch doctors though. Yeah, and I feel like Atimo is kind of throwing away units over here. Not really doing anything. Everything is just fighting the golems who are standing strong and tanking. Nothing is really hitting those witch doctors in the back who are just doing absolutely massive damage to the army of Atimo. And everything is going down. I feel like Bioice probably wants to build at least one shaman cave, so he can build 1 or 2 shamans to heal up his units. That is so valuable. What is this?
You have work?
It's probably just Atimo feeling like, hey, I got too many workers over here. I need to get rid of a couple of them. I got 111. That is so many workers. Holy moly. And you can, it reflects in his bank, sitting at 6,000 food, 1,000 crystal. I mean, it's nice to have such a huge economy. You can just replenish all your stuff instantly almost. But on the flip side, your standing army will obviously be a lot smaller. Bioice like, oh god, what is coming there to attack me? Oh, it's just a couple of villagers. Oh, alright, okay, whatever. And there's more and more workers just coming in, doing a little raiding party over here, just hammering away at the buildings and hammering away at the farms. That's so hilarious. Oh my god. And yeah, Bioice slowly closing in on the maxed army, 173. And I feel like once he reaches that max population, with only 73 villagers, his army will be absolutely ridiculously strong. Especially against what Atimo has over here. Sabretooth, medics, Triceratops, throwing X-Men are all completely useless against so many witch doctors. I mean, oh my god, the meteor though was pretty damn big. Deathclaw's also coming down, but doing really nothing except chasing Atimo away. And Bioice is still not building that last settlement to get to the max 200 supply. And hopefully that is not gonna bite him in the butt at some point in this game. Because you really need that extra 20 army supply if you want to take a good fight. Atimo really not migrating too well over here. He really needs to go for the witch doctors! Oh my god, he lost so many. That was like 750 crystal down the drain. And now Mika is fighting the witch doctors over here. Oh, she is feisty today. And there's another group of T-Rex coming in, and Bioice now down to 140 supply. Atimo really needs to do a better job of migrating T-Rex. Just go with one of them into the witch doctors instead of, you know, just keep on fighting against the golden. But yeah, it looks like Bioice will be able to defend again, but at what cost? At what cost? I feel like losing so many units. He needs to be so careful. His economy is just not made to constantly trade these super expensive units. I mean, they cost 140 crystal each. And as you can see, he had a 3,000 crystal bank, but not anymore. Not anymore. It's only 100 that is left of his huge crystal bank. And part of that is because he's just refusing to rebuild that settlement. I mean, if you don't want to expand over here again, what is this even? That's just
What do you want?
a sneaky ninja farm over here gathering that food. But yeah, I mean, if you don't want to re-expand over here, I mean, at least build it over here to
Point
get
to
that
enemy.
extra
Crush.
defense in your base, and also get a settlement that you can trade with better, that gives you more income. And now he's losing one more settlement, and that might be the nail in the coffin of Bioice, because now he cannot trade at all anymore. As you can see, the meteor is gonna get down on those witch doctors. Oh my god, they are so boosted now. Thunder coming down as well, killing a couple of them instantly. Yeah, I don't know what Bioice can do. He just traded a lot of food, I feel like, in the market. He sold it, but yeah, he's gonna lose all his units now. And I feel like that is GG. Bioice might be defeated over here. I think he needs to tap out. Yeah, he's saying GG, well played in the chat. And Atimo is advancing to the next round, but Bioice is not eliminated from the tournament yet. Not eliminated at all. He's just going down to the losers bracket. And he is going to face... Let me check who he's going to face. Yeah, Bioice is going to face Give You Anxiety in the losers bracket. And Atimo is moving on to face Railgun in the round of 8 of the uppers bracket.